Oh, come on. There it is. There we go. Okay. Namaste, witchlings. It's a day already. It's Thursday. So, oh my gosh. My life is chaos right now, right here. Because, yeah, just. Um, I need to clean again. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. I need to mute something. How do I mute? There I go. All right. There. Right. Back to here. All right, we're good. Doop. How are we doing today, everybody? Just a heads up. My window is open. The spawn is out there doing stuff in the yard. He is prone to yelling things at me through my window. Just so you know. But that's okay. We love him anyway, right? We do. Oh, I have a feeling the oldest is going out there now, too. I just heard the front door shut. Okay. Toss that there. Where's my thingy? There's my thingy. Right. Shut the door. Put that where it belongs. Candle. I will be ordering my candle set once I am done today. I got the go ahead for that. I'm so happy. Today's candle. Honestly, today's candle is for Sergeant. My poor pupper man is not feeling himself yet. So we are hoping for, speedy recovery and, less GI issues for the old man. He is 12 years old. He is not a puppy anymore, but he will forever be my puppy man. And he has been having some issues with his little tummy recently. So we are hoping for a speedy recovery. I love my puppy boy. So how is everyone today? I'm checking something real quick. We're there. All right. Everything's good. Patreon is our QR code today. I'm actually going to nuke that one. Yes. So, on with the show. So, what do the cards have in store for us today? Oh, lots of fun stuff, I'll tell you. Oh, Papa Man is snoozing. Bring up my notes. Oh, my eyes are itchy. It is very definitely spring in the Pacific Northwest. My allergies are screaming at me. Don't get me wrong. I love being home in the Pacific Northwest, but oh my good gods. Is this season murder on my allergies? Okay, excuse me. So, you'll excuse me if I'm a little bit rushed. I have a doctor's appointment today for my pre-surgery stuff. I'm having surgery, it is May now, the end of this month. I will be in the hospital at least one night. Um, and I do not plan on taking my stuff with me to do this in the hospital, so I'm going to miss you guys. But I have to go see my primary care and get all of that chiz taken care of. And I'm doing that today, pretty much as soon as we're done here. So, scrolling up in my notes so I can, actually start where I'm supposed to. I didn't proofread again. I never do. We have the Four of Pentacles. You have been busy with your balancing act, tightly clutching all your money and material things close in order to help you feel safe and stable. It's been working for a while, but somehow you still can't relax. You might need to give up a little control because all of this stress about money is not making you happy. Next, we have the Seven of Wands. Your fiery drive has given you the strength and willpower to climb to the top of the cliff, only to have others try to knock your ass back down. You've succeeded, and you're feeling strong, but others around you may be jealous. They'll try to make you feel less, and sow seeds of doubt in yourself. Don't let them. You totally deserve to be here, so fight for yourself. And then finally, we have the Three of Swords. You are in for a stab of betrayal and heartbreak. Someone close to you has hurt you deeply, betrayed your trust, or been incredibly inconsiderate towards you. You don't have to toughen up. It is perfectly okay to feel pretty shitty about this situation. It hurts. If you haven't experienced this pain, do some serious soul searching to make sure you are not the one treating anyone else poorly. Because, we're all prone to that. Nobody's perfect. Pop the cards in there. Book in. Come on, get in there. Thank you. And then today's oracles. Not sure if they're working in conjunction or not. We'll find out. We have You Love Me. There are some lies and partial truths. I love the cat on that card. So it reminds me of Fuzzbutt. But we will overcome this. You love me, but there have been lies and partial truths. But we will overcome this. I don't know about you, honestly. Personal experience here. I could not come back from being lied to in a relationship. At least, not about anything major. So, lies and partial truths. There would have to be a lot of work done to overcome lies and partial truths in any kind of relationship, friendship or romantic. Just being honest with y'all here. Our rune of the day. Okay. The puppers are being talkative out. And this one wants out. Go. And today's rune. Doopy is Gibo. Gibo, the X. The divinity is Giffen, she who gives. The letter is G. The symbol is a gift. The element is air. The tree is elm of the mountains and the ash tree. The plant is heartsease. The stones are rhodochrosite, malachite, and jade. The color is dark blue, and the animals are the bee, the dolphin, and the whale. Ooh, I want to see that movie. Sorry. Gibo represents the mutual exchange of gifts between individuals. It shows a connection and reciprocated respect between people who have accepted each other as extensions of themselves. True friends and allies become extra dimensions of our own personality and greater image, teammates and kinsfolk in the grand experience of life. Gibo has no negative connotations. It symbolizes the construction of alliances and bonds. I have to find where I just was. Between individuals. Well, hello, Tookers. Through mutual actions, respect, and trust, these bonds of brotherhood and partnership. Okay, not going to close the door because there's a dog butt in the way. These bonds of brotherhood and partnership are formed and upheld. Gibo is the exchange shared between those who these Gibo is the exchange shared between those between whom these partnerships are made, an ebb and flow of giving and receiving. Talking about a partnership. However, always make sure that your sacrifice or exchange is being reciprocated. Otherwise, the powers of Gibo will vanish between you and the other party, and your energy will be drained from you. Thank you. Gibo represents the trading of skills, powers, and ideas. If you desire to know something an ally does, it is best to find out what you can offer in exchange for their knowledge. Bartering. Learning something takes a lot of time and energy. The many hours one person spends learning a subject, another person has spent on others. So, why not share this hard work for the mutual benefit of both? Bartering. If your circle grows collectively, vigorously, and engages in different skill sets, then your tribe will be infinitely more powerful, effective, and self sufficient. Every member should be a master of something, and every member should be putting in the hours every day to excel in their own areas of expertise. Sharing ideas between members will keep everyone intelligent, skeptical, and thirsty for knowledge. And I have a whiny butt here. Yes, he's shedding, puppy girl. All right, get out. Are you going to? Okay, ow, watch my toes. Ow, cripes. I love my puppies. Okay, Gibbo is an equal sacrifice between individuals for the progression of the tribe or the group. Mutual sacrifice is one of the most powerful forms of Gibbo, next to the passing of cherished objects from one person to another. Gibbo is that feeling we have when we must give someone we love something that we care most about. Anytime someone goes out of their way to give us something they've made or means something to them, it creates a very special bond that cannot be bought, only cherished and reciprocated. Gibo is love, gratification, and appreciation for those you care about. It should be honored and always held in high esteem. A gift presents you with the choice of acceptance or rejection. If you accept, you must be prepared to give in return. Everything has its price, but with spiritual gifts, the cost is always worth it in the end. You must find the balance between giving and receiving and learn to give responsibly. This means deciding when to give and who to give to, as it is not appropriate to give to everyone indiscriminately. God, is that a lesson I need to learn? In relationships, Gibbo primarily represents a partnership. If you currently are not in close connection with anyone, it can signify the development of a new relationship. If you are in a relationship, it can indicate that it's time to move to the next level. In a particular context, Gibbo can signify a marriage. However, the rune is not always related to the wedding itself. It can also be associated with the civil marriage act, an agreement between the partners, an alliance, or a long-term and stable connection. Another interpretation of this rune is the development of a new feeling towards your partner. I'm not going to go there. In work, Gibo often means effective partnership in business. You build useful connections due to good intuition and the ability to get along with people. On the other hand, it can also mean money at your disposal that came just at the right time. This money can be used to start your own business or expand an already existing one, etc., etc. It doesn't have to be a large amount. Usually, it's just enough to bring your plans to life. So, our key takeaways here: gifts, both in the sense of sacrifice and generosity, indicating balance. All matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. Gibo Merkstave, meaning it cannot be reversed, but it can lie in opposition, which means 90 degrees instead of 180. So in opposition, it means greed, loneliness, dependence, over sacrifice, obligation, toll, privation, bribery, offering, gift, relationship, love, marriage, partnership, generosity, and unexpected good fortune. Interesting. Okay. So, our goddess. Come here, coffee. I'm thirsty. Our goddess today is one of my favorites. I say that many days, but this one, she really is, for good reason. Today's goddess is Bast. She is Egyptian, and many of us are familiar with Bast. All right, so I forgot to look and see the thingamajigger. Pleasure, goddess of pleasure. Her mythology is Bast is an Egyptian cat goddess who rules over sex, magic, and pleasure. She first appeared as a lioness goddess and protector of Egyptians in battle. As domestic cats gained more status and prominence in the Egyptian culture, revered for being noble and clean and for controlling the rodent population from disease, Bast evolved to a cat goddess. Cats are sacred to her and the Egyptians and were protected and even mummified in tombs. A lover of pleasure and beauty, Bast is honored with a glorious temple built in Bubastis, an ancient capital of Egypt. She's celebrated during a wild festival every year where boats sail up the Nile to her temple. The boats carry mostly women, as Bast oversees female sexuality, and they dance wildly and lift up their skirts to make festival celebrators gathered on shore laugh. Laughter, which Bast loves, chases out grief and brings on healing. The followers of Bast on the boats, as they are headed to her temple, lift their skirts. Is this where that particular nickname for a woman's, lower region comes from? I have no idea. Call on Bast when you want to rediscover the joys of laughter and pleasure to move through your own grief. You may be in need of some serious self care, and the goddess Bast is with you. As the ruler of sex, magic, and pleasure, she helps you see and reignite all those aspects in your life. Time to indulge. There's a reason Bast has been one of my favorite goddesses since I was a kid. I have always been a cat person. And, well, everybody knows Bast is the goddess of cats. So, I love Bast. Namaste. Move this real quick. All right, we are good. Just looking at a couple things, making sure everything's going right. We are good. Alright. We are practicing gratitude today. Spend time throughout the day thinking or writing down the things that you are thankful for, such as the morning sun, warm oats and fruit, the flower smiling back at you on your morning walk, a job to support your lifestyle, or whatever it may be. Noticing these little things and practicing gratitude is the first step in programming your mind to focus on the positive while releasing the negative. Eventually, there will be fewer and fewer of these negative thoughts and less stress. Instead of, I don't think I can deal with this traffic for another freaking day. You might instead think, hey, my commute gives me all the time I need to listen to my favorite podcasts or audiobooks. This bright new outlook can bring positive changes throughout many aspects of your life. Reframing the way you think. It's cognitive behavioral therapy, and it actually does work. It is one of the few treatment modalities for mental health that works as effectively for neurodivergent people as it does for neurotypicals, because it's not the same as affirmations where you're trying to convince yourself of something that may or may not be true or that you don't believe yet. Because for a neurodivergent person, trying to convince yourself of something that you don't believe, not easy. So, and then our self compassion, we are having compassion for our inner critic. Pay attention to that self critical voice within you and all of us. Try saying, I know you are criticizing me because you are suffering. I truly want to care for you. And send yourself some compassion. I swear I just saw a furry kid, but I missed it. Giving myself compassion when I'm being overly critical is so difficult. When I am in that space where I'm in that, I can't do anything right, it is so hard to break out of it. So reminding myself to give myself that grace, send myself that compassion, and just in general be kind, it's hard. Let's I'm trying to find a Mr. Rogers quote that we have not read. I'm not sure if I've gone through the entire book yet or not. Ooh, you know what? Discovering the truth about ourselves is a lifetime's work, but it's worth the effort. He was too wise. He really was. That, my friends, ooh, excuse me, is today's daily draw. Podcast tonight, maybe late. As I said, I have a doctor's appointment and I love my doctor. He is amazing, but he is always late. I'm supposed to see him at 2:30, and we all know the podcast is supposed to go on at 4:30. Um, I'm betting dollars to donuts. I am probably not going to get into his office until 4. Might get lucky today. So, podcast is probably going to be late, and I apologize for that. Watch the socials. I posted to the socials 45 minutes ago. I scheduled it last night. 45 minutes ago, letting everyone know that we are slowly but surely moving away from Facebook. Facebook hates me, I'll be honest. So, that is why I have started doing the lives on Insta. Um, we are going to be continuing with YouTube here. I'm using the QR code for the Patreon for a reason. We have some fun stuff coming up on the Patreon for our paid subscribers. There will be some stuff for the free subscribers too. Let's see, what else are we doing? There are two new blogs up. I got the blog for last week's podcast up, and I've got one for this week's podcast because yesterday was Beltane. So today's podcast topic, we are discussing Beltane. And I have a podcast. I have a blog up about Beltane. Let's see. And then tomorrow we will be doing Yoga Nidra Asana or guided meditation. And then, as I said yesterday, I believe we are putting the weekly yoga classes on hiatus until I can figure out a better space for them. Other than that, I think we are good. I hope you wonderful people have a fantabulous, wonderful, magical day. Spread love, joy, spread kindness. I love you all, and I will see you when I get home from the doctor. See you later, guys.